Imagine waking up one day to find that Earth's gravity has doubled. Suddenly, every step feels like you're carrying twice the weight. Everything from how we move to how we live would change drastically. Today, we're exploring what life would be like if Earth's gravity suddenly doubled overnight. First, let's think about the immediate effects on our bodies. Human bodies have evolved to function at Earth's current gravitational pull. If gravity doubled, moving around would become exhausting. Lifting even small objects would be twice as hard, and things like running, jumping, and climbing would feel almost impossible. Over time, our muscles and bones would need to adapt to the increased strain, likely becoming thicker and denser to support the added weight. But adapting wouldn't happen overnight, and in the short term, people might struggle with simple tasks, even something as basic as walking. Buildings and infrastructure would also be at risk. Most structures are designed with Earth's regular gravity in mind. With gravity suddenly doubled, buildings, bridges, and roads would bear twice the load. Many structures might crack, collapse, or buckle under the increased weight. Engineers and architects would need to rethink construction methods and materials, using stronger reinforcements and redesigning buildings to withstand the added pressure. Then, consider the impact on transportation. Vehicles, planes, and ships are all designed for Earth's normal gravity. If gravity doubled, cars would require more power to move, tires would wear down faster, and fuel consumption would skyrocket. Air travel would become almost impossible. Airplanes would need twice the thrust to get off the ground, making flying extremely costly or even impossible. People would likely rely more on public transport or electric vehicles, as the cost and energy required to move would be so much higher. Let's not forget the natural world. Trees and plants would struggle under their own weight, with branches and trunks bending or breaking. Over time, only the sturdiest plants would survive, reshaping ecosystems and the landscapes we know. Animals, too, would face challenges. Birds would find flying incredibly difficult, and animals adapted to jumping or climbing might struggle in a world where every movement takes twice as much energy. Finally, doubling Earth's gravity would affect human society and technology in unique ways. Sports, for example, would be completely different. High jumps, long jumps, and other athletic feats would be much harder to perform. Even simple activities, like hiking or carrying groceries, would become more difficult. People might even develop new sports or activities adapted to a high-gravity world, where strength and endurance are valued over speed and agility. In this high-gravity world, humanity would face a challenge unlike any we've seen before. Every aspect of life, from our bodies to our buildings and even our culture, would have to adapt. It's a fascinating thought experiment, and it reminds us of just how much we depend on the balance of forces here on Earth. Until then, we'll keep wondering, what if?